Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. I'm your facilitator Memuna Kokab and you are watching my channel Learning with Memuna. Before going to start our topic, I would like to say you please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. Today the topic of our discussion is corruption in educational system of Pakistan. In our previous lecture, we have already discussed about it. In our previous lecture, we have discussed about the definition of corruption. What is corruption? What is corruption? Then we have discussed type of corruption. Then corruption in education center, how corruption is doing in educational center between students, between policy maker and providers, between provider and the beneficiaries. After that we have discussed causes of corruption in educational system and then consequences of corruption on education. Now today we will continue this topic. Now the first thing which we discuss today is why do students cheat? What are the reasons behind that reason students are doing cheating in their exams? The first one is they want good grades, that's why they are doing cheating. Second one is family pressure, that is also very serious problem. Good grades, good jobs, and they can support their family financially, that's why they are trying that kind of deeds. Next is choosing of subjects in which they weak. Syllabus of 10-12 months are scheduled in 6 to 7 months. Lack of motivation, no fear of getting caught, and poor time management. These are the reasons behind that students are doing corruption in their exams. The next point, they feel justified. They say we cheat because others cheat. The next point is what should be done by the students? How students can stop themselves by doing cheating? The first one is they must prioritize work, manage their time, focus on aim and ambition, choose subjects in which you are interested, not choose those subjects in which you are not interested. Next point is make your passion your profession. Educate your minds and tell them that only good grades are not necessary for successful life. Learn for your country, this is the best you can do. And be proud because you are not a cheater. These are the steps that must be taken from the side of students to stop corruption in educational system of Pakistan. Next point, what should be done by the government and management system to stop corruption in educational system of Pakistan? First point is fairness in the distribution of educational resources. There must equality in the selection of students for special training. There must standards for professional conduct among teachers, administrations and policymakers. There must adequate mechanism for the funding of curricula, textbooks and maintenance. There must universal standards for accreditation. There must anti-corruption policies. Government must strict rules about the corruption from lowest level to highest. That corruption is unacceptable. They must follow and reinforce rules and policies. Arrange awareness program for the parents and students and tell them about the disadvantages of corruption. Take strict actions to prohibit cheating and motivate students that they can do without cheating. Arrangement of questions should be different to stop cheating, and there must be CCTV cameras in examination hall. That are the steps that government and administration system must taken to stop corruption in educational system of Pakistan. Now the final thought is, corruption in education leads to some people getting highly educated, and then these people support the uneducated to rule over the illiterate masses, and this is ridiculous. So let's join the hands to eradicate corruption, say no to it, and love our country, Pakistan. That's it. Thank you. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.